Everyone in the village used the same well, except them. And the day they begged others to stop was the same week people started disappearing. In the quiet village of Umuaka, there was only one well, old, deep, and trusted. It sat at the center of the village like a silent guardian. Every morning before sunrise, you would hear footsteps, clay pots knocking softly against each other, women gathering, laughing, talking about their husbands, their children, their struggles. That well was more than water. It was life, it was routine, it was survival. Even strangers, once they arrived, learned quickly. If you need water, you go to the well. No questions, no fear, because for years, that well had never failed anyone. Then one dusty afternoon, a new family arrived. No celebration, no noise, just a quiet entry. A man named Chike, tall, strong, but always watching. His wife, Ada, soft voice, careful eyes, and their daughter, Nkem, a small girl who rarely smiled. The villagers welcomed them, as tradition demanded. Food was brought, water was offered, but something felt off. They were too quiet, too careful, too alert. And then people noticed something strange. They never went to the well. Not once, not even in the early mornings when everyone else was there. Days passed, then weeks, still nothing. One evening, just as the sun was setting, Ada was seen returning home with a pot of water, clear, fresh, cold, but not from the well. Mama Ifunanya saw her first. She frowned, walked closer. "Where did you get that water?" Ada paused, just for a second, then forced a smile. "From somewhere safe." Mama Ifunanya narrowed her eyes. "Safe? Are you saying our well is not safe?" Ada quickly shook her head. No, I didn't mean it like that." But her hands were shaking, and her eyes kept looking back as if something was following her. That night, the story spread. By the next morning, everyone was talking. They don't use the well. They fetch water in secret. They are hiding something. At the well, the women spoke in hushed voices. Maybe they are running from something, or maybe something followed them. That afternoon, they confronted Ada at the market. This time, they didn't smile. "You don't fetch from the well. Why?" Ada looked around. Too many eyes, too many questions. Her voice came out low. "Please, just leave that well." The women went quiet. Then one laughed. "Leave the only water we have? Are you mad?" Ada stepped closer, her voice shaking now. "I'm begging you, don't go there again." Another woman snapped. "Then where should we go? Into the forest and die?" Ada opened her mouth, but no words came out, because she knew they wouldn't listen. That night, Chike was pacing, angry. "You have started it. Now they will not leave us alone." Ada sat quietly. "They deserve to know." "No," Chike snapped. "They deserve to survive, and they won't if they panic." Ada stood up. Her voice broke. "They are already not surviving." Silence. Heavy. Painful. She continued. "Do you remember our son?" Chike froze. "You said we should forget," Ada said. "You said we should move on." Her tears fell freely now. "But how do you forget a child that walked to fetch water and never came back?" Chike looked away. Nkem slowly walked to them. "Daddy," she said softly, "are we running again?" Chike knelt down, pulled her close. No, not again. But his voice did not sound sure. 3 days later, it happened. A boy named Obina went to fetch water at dusk. He joked with his friends before leaving. "Wait for me, I'll be back." But he never returned. At first, no one worried. Maybe he slept at a friend's house. But night came, then midnight, then morning. Search parties went out. They called his name, checked every corner. Nothing. Then someone shouted from the well. His bucket was floating, turning slowly on the surface. That was when fear truly began. After that, things changed. The laughter at the well reduced. People came in groups now. No one went alone. No one stayed after sunset. But still, they kept using it, because they had no choice. Then more things happened, small but disturbing. A woman said something pulled her rope from below. Another said she saw ripples in the water when no one touched it. One young girl dropped her pot and screamed, "There's something inside." But when people looked, they saw nothing. Still, they continued, because fear is easier to ignore when you are thirsty. One evening, the village head came to Chike's house. This time, he didn't greet. "You know something," Chike said. Chike stayed quiet. The man's voice grew louder. "A child is missing. Mothers are crying. Speak." Ada stepped forward. "We've seen this before." The room froze. "Our first son," she said. Her lips trembled. "He went to fetch water, just like that boy." Chike added quietly, "We found nothing. No body, no sound, just silence." The village head's voice shook now. "And you ran?" Ada nodded slowly. "We thought distance would end it." Then she looked straight at him. "But it doesn't follow distance. It follows the water." Silence filled the room. The next day, some men gathered, angry. "This is fear talk. We've used this well for generations." One man stepped forward. "I will prove it." He fetched water, drank deeply, laughed. "See? Nothing." Then he stopped. His body stiffened. His eyes widened, as if something was standing right in front of him, something only he could see. He whispered, "No, no, I didn't call you." Then he screamed, dropped the cup, and ran straight into the bush. They chased him, called his name, but his voice faded, gone, just like that. That night, no one slept. The elders gathered. For the first time, they agreed the well must be closed. Before sunrise, they went there, but what they saw stopped them. Footprints, small ones, children's footprints, leading into the well, not out, into. And beside them, a different footprint, larger, wet, fresh, as if something had just come out and was still walking among them. The well was sealed that same day, covered, locked, abandoned. People started walking far distances for water. Life became harder, but safer. Or so they thought. Because sometimes, late at night, some people claimed they heard it, the sound of rope turning, a bucket hitting the sides of a well no one used anymore. As for Chike and his family, one morning they were gone. No goodbye, no footprints, nothing. Only a message on the wall. "We warned you because it doesn't stop." Until today, if you pass through Umuaka at night and you hear water being fetched, do not look, do not answer, just keep walking. Because some things don't need a well to find you. If this story gave you chills, then this channel is for you. Because here,
We tell the stories people are afraid to say out loud. Stories that feel real, because sometimes they are. Tap subscribe now and turn on notifications before the next story finds you first.